GM, welcome back. Backtesting number 5 today. We have some improvements to talk about. So for one, what we were doing before with our ratios was incorrect. Now, I really don't know if I want to save all of these because my rules were very strict. I need to be saving backtest under a specific rule that they need to be 1.5 risk-reward ratio. This is a 2.52. This is a 2.51. This is a 2.51. Just turn this down a bit. A little overwhelmingly loud. So what we have now is a template. And I learned to make this template by asking the G's inside of the real world. Right? Asking an officer. They know. So we're going to go ahead and add a long position here. And then what we're going to do is right click, go to template. Ooh, I forgot to save my short position. See. Well, anyways, we right click to apply, and there we go. You've got a 1.5 ratio every single time. So the trade cannot exceed this, right? So I can't mess with it. It has to be this. This is my rule set. Now let's say I wanted to do a short position. And I'm gonna move this over, get rid of this guy. Just set it to its a 1.5 ratio. So these are some short trades. I'm gonna save as. Oh, look at that! I got a short position already. Never mind. So it did save. So we'll just remove that. But anyways, you get the idea. This is how we have to do our trades going forward. Whether we think it's gonna go through the roof or down to the floor, it's got to be a 1.5 risk reward, and that's when we get out. No matter what. We're not here to prove that we can make big money on trading. Month 2 that we're on. It's not about that. It's about hard testing. So put the ego to the side is what I must do. And I just got to trade with what I've been given. So, okay. We're going to go through here again and just start right where we left off. Uptrending. We're going to start a long position here. We broke through our trend, and candlesticks are looking high green here. Just strong activity from the 3 bars that broke. So I'm going to enter a long position. That's not really what we want. See, we're buying in here. So yeah. And then we'll use our long position template. And we're gonna go ahead buy and just get a nice little win going. 30 shares, whatever. Okay, so we'll buy here. Let it ride for a bit. And we hit our stop loss. And that was on Sunday, 25th, 1740 to 1855. Okay, so we got our screenshots in. All right, let's just play it out. And then I'm going to decide how I figure out where I went wrong with this one. Okay. Just a very stagnant trade. Just answered in a text message. Yeah, I just there's really just no movement here in market, so I just called a really bad trade. I should have waited for the retest because we went right past the stop loss. Let me be clear, this was a $246 loss. Remember, I took a risk here and I was like, how about 30 shares? Well, that 30 shares just went against me. So given these rule sets, let's say this wasn't paper trading. Let's say this was real trading. And I gave myself a limit on how much money each month I would use to trade with, how much risk I would have. I probably would have just broken the barrier right there. So it wouldn't have been the smart, not something I would have actually done. So let's keep it moving. We need to wait for another time reset. We're just gonna let the market kind of do whatever. See where it goes from here. See, look, I waited. I went too early. Should have went right there. But let's pause it because I want to see what signs it showed, because we were on an uptrend. See, so we were bound to hit this point at some point. How could I have noticed that it was going to go up? I think it's this right here, these bars, just green, green, big green, little green, big green. So it's showing that the market is really trying to push up. There's little to no resistance here, and then it just shoots up. And then when I bought, it looked the same way. See, I guess you can't tell by just looking at the candles alone. It has to be some other factors in there. And that's why I'm a beginner. See, because look, this is the same thing that I just looked at to figure that it was going to do this over here. We've got these big green bars, little to no pushback. And I thought, okay, this is the moment where it's going to go up. And I jumped in too early. And that's what it's called, waiting for that retest, because it broke the market again, and that's when I should have gotten in right about here at the low. So, but that's why we're here, to make mistakes. It's okay. we're just going to move on, mark our new low. This would be high. And this would be our structure. We go down to 1 and hit it. Okay, wait for that retest. Man. And there it is. Oh. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I should call it low here because it's pushing back down. It's just trying to push down. Look at the trend line. Let me make a line so you can see. See the trend line? It's going down. So we're trending down now. And when I broke our structure, I should have known that we were boop, 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 sliding on down. And I missed my opportunity right there. Should have bought in here. Or sold, I should say. I should sold here, buy in short, and it went down. So it's going to go down now. We're just going to have to wait. Don't let FOMO get you. Fear of missing out. Look at that long candle wick. Should also mention that my rule set is to look at the bottom or the tops of the candle wicks, not the bar itself. So now we're trending up a little bit. I think now is a safe time to start marking our top. Wait for that break of structure again. There it was. Oh my gosh, it hit so fast. It hit so fast. You see that? I was like, this is it right here. This is where we're going to sell. And it just tanked right before I was able to get in. Let's wait for it to come back up. Just really weird market movements right now. I would, of course, want to practice trading how I would normally want to trade. So if I saw something like this, there's no way I'm getting in. It's so sporadic. It would be a gamble to try to get in now, not knowing where it's going to go. That we are not going to do. We're not going to just use our paper trading as an excuse to just hurry these up. The last thing we want to do is practice in a way we're not going to trade. You know, you wouldn't be a boxer and try to throw crazy punches all over the place and expect to fight that way. You want to practice the same way you want to train the same way you would want to perform in a real fight, right? So man, I used to go through stuff like that all the time because I used to do boxing. Sometimes I would train with my glasses on or with my glasses off. And then eventually my coach told me that nice trick that I need to train the way I would fight. I wouldn't fight with my glasses on now, would I? And then I considered, well, maybe I should get contacts. So, and then I bounced the idea to him and a couple other guys in the gym that wore glasses outside of the gym. And it was the same answer from them. Like if a fight occurs and it's in your face, You're not going to say, hey, hold on a second, sir. Let me just put my contacts on real quick. Okay, now let's fight. When the fight's on, the fight's on. You got to practice the same way you would fight. So that meant, no glasses, no contacts. Back then, too, I would sometimes partake in a little bit of marijuana. And I stopped doing that, too, because, it would make you think different, fight different, train different. And you don't want to train in a state of being, out of your mind a little bit, only to get into a fight and not retain the knowledge that you had training. Okay. So we got to break a structure here. Let's get back on track. And look at that. The green candle, it wants to go up. It's got some pushback, though. Let's slow it down to half speed. Oh. Look at that insane candle pushback. I'm going to open up the long position here. And this might turn into a rookie mistake, but that's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to make these mistakes. That's just fine. Don't be afraid of it. Third candle, broke the structure. We are downtrending though. You know what? I changed my mind. I want to open up a short position here. So, hit it on the candle that broke the structure. Right here. Change the template. It's 1.5. And we're going to sell up. Let it ride. One speed. Stop. Flatten. Another rookie. I was correct with my previous statement. I really wanted to open up with a buy, and then I changed my mind at the last second with a sell. So we're gonna mark the time. Bing, bing, boom. And then where did we get out? 10-10. Okay. Keep letting it go. Let it fly. So there's our structure. Broke it. I want to sell here. That wouldn't be right. No, because it'd have to be right here. Yep. Okay, so let it hit up a little bit. See, that's not what I was trying to do. All right, so regardless, we were selling here. So I really need to slow it down to half speed instead of full because there. That's exactly where we had it. All right. Hit back at 1. Oh, did I sell here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Sell here. Stop. Flatten. Close the position. And we made all our money back. Which is good because it was looking pretty bad there for a second. But let's mark the time. All right. So our structure was flagging here. So I decided to just keep it like this, which was actually a really good idea instead of just making it flat, which you can do. But I decided to go with the TikTok, YouTube, Facebook clip type of thing where you see, I don't know if you guys watch a lot of these videos, I do, but you'll see that beep, 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 and then boop, 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 boop. It makes a little sound effect. But that one was playing in my head for this type of trade. It was going down. Broke the structure hard. Figured it was just gonna fall. It was a good call. And not only that, but I was trading 30 shares earlier. And I decided it was time. I was down $600, so I was really sure of this one. So I just amped it up to 130, and we made our money back and more, which makes me happy. Hypothetical money. It means I don't have to walk out the day with a huge L. But realistically, I wouldn't be trading that much money anyways. I don't have that much money to risk and burn. So we're big balling here. High rolling. Like a top G. Okay. I want to trade it around 9. See how we're doing in the market. Why is my camera crap? Okay. Just texting a friend back. Now, in a situation like this, I wouldn't trade at all. I would not trade at all here. There's just not enough going on in the market for me to know what's going to happen next. So we're just going to wait. See, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Let's let this play out. Go low. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, yo. Whoa. Man, I would love to be in a trade like that in real life. Just like get in here, sell. Can you imagine? What am I getting notifications for? Somebody's hitting me up. Okay. It's just the real world notifications from all the professors and stuff. Nothing to worry about right now. We're doing our work. This is what we should focus on. Okay. So, let's wait for a break of structure. Breakout. Okay, we got our structure break here. We're still downtrending though, with no clear signs of shooting back up anytime soon. Do I really want to risk it? Again, I need to remember that not, just because we're on trading time doesn't mean that there's trades to be made yet. Okay. Still trending down so hard. I'm going to open a short here. Why did it do that? That's just going to bounce right back up through the stop loss. I am not going to open. See, that would have been not a good thing. Okay, so now we've got more to work with. Wait for it. I'm going to sell here. 6 shares, sell. Flatten. Okay. Good call there. It was a really short trade. Super tiny. Okay, we saved our data. Look at that. So what clued me in here was this downtrend. It's just a landslide. And we're breaking structure. I figured we're just going to continue to slide down. We're not getting much pushback here. Any pushback from buyers, it's getting pushed back down harder from the sellers. So there was really just no evidence of it shooting back up anytime soon. Went ahead and just took a small trade with little risk. paying out a little bit. But look at that. Ooh, we missed the big one right there. And, you know, and that's just, you know, what we're going to have to take when we're working with something like a short take profit with the 1.5 ratio. You know, extending, like, let's say I would have wanted to sell there and I was looking to go a little bit harder with a higher risk reward ratio. So, you know, I could have accumulated even more than here. But just remember that we are in a specific set of rules. We got cats fighting. Hey! Okay, we're back. Had to yell at some cats. They were fighting. They were fighting. Okay. Alright. We're going to speed things up. Why not? We were big, silly illies right there. Look at that. You let that ride. Wow, can you imagine? This is what would happen if you don't have a stop loss. Let's just pretend that never happened. It was awful. I got a little ahead of myself there. Just being crazy. Why not? Why not? Well, I'll tell you why not. Because you definitely shouldn't. Break structure. Let's wait. Oh my goodness. What, am I tired tonight? I said, let's wait. Yuck. All right, last one. Why did it do that? That's so weird. Why it made it so small. Okay. There it is. Okay. Didn't need a line to see this one. So right back here is I was like, I should call it right here. And on such a short, trade period. Oh, let me get rid of this line. This doesn't help us. Remove. I wanted to sell here. When I saw that break of structure, I was like, I might as well just sell here. Waited on it. Let it play out. Lost my opportunity. However, with the 1.5 rule, it wouldn't have mattered because we would have lost right there. So, I guess it's one of those times when I don't trust my gut and it ends up working out. Goes back up, wait for the retest, went back down. Buying here would have been good, right on the short. That would have been probably the best trade right here. But we waited until about right there. And we still passed our mark. So that's good. We'll just let this play out. So next time when we get on, we can go back right here. Yeah, right about there. So that'll be it for tonight. Got a few in, even on a busy day, but like I always say, 1% better today is 1% better than yesterday. Close it down.